Is anybody live? Because I didn't check. I should have checked to make sure like Janelle wasn't live or Swiss or anybody who goes live. Hi Janelle. I appreciate that the birthday thing. Don't listen to random when she tells you that I didn't care about it. Um she's silly. Randomly silly. um I didn't see it. I don't know why I don't get notifications and stuff. You know, I have to ask some advice, like, or like what would you call it when people get along in other chats, but then when they're in my chat, they just couldn't get along? Like, she is silly. She said something so funny the other night. It was just so funny. It was about, Sharon's teeth. It was so funny. She's funny sometimes when she comes out with some shit. She's like, I don't have a problem with the tooth or something like that. Um, it really kills me when, like, you know, there's a lot of misconstrued things when it's all just texting and stuff and texting kind of stuff all the time. I liked your picture too. Did you make that or did you find it? Hi, Robbie. Um, it's like, uh, even when it's not like the picture with the snail, I wanted to be the last one to wish you happy birthday or something like that with the snail. That's so cute. So cute. Did you make it like through AI or did you find a picture like that? So cute. No, I did not. The live stream that I was looking for. Oh yeah, it was so funny. Yeah, Munchie, like what the fuck with Dash too. Like now you know what I mean. Like about when you're just sitting there stunned that how is this person so quick to flip like that? I mean, I'm so fucking like Debbie is, totally threatening you like left and right, first of all. And she's like, "Oh, why would anybody talk about adopting a minor child? What are you supposed to adopt an adult? It doesn't even make sense. Like you're supposed to adopt an adult." So fucking weird that they were all friends though over in this live stream. But when I would like talk to them personally and stuff, they were not friends. Like Sharon and Lou in Cindy's live stream. Hi, Keith. Sharon and Lou in Cindy's live stream getting along perfectly well. Kimber's friends are, like just so crazy that they could all be friends with each other. And yet I couldn't. That's crazy to me. But that 2 weeks ago, why do you still have it? Munchie, that live stream, the recording, do you still have it? It's on the top of your community page. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not letting that go after like re-listening to her June 29th one and then seeing how they were so fucking pessimistic about me, like saying, oh, and she's dying and stuff, like the dying and the dying and the dying and the dying is like, wow, I mean, what the fuck? Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I thought that was a song. I thought that was a song. I know. Okay. See, now I tried to call this particular person before I went live and now they just keep texting me through it, but I don't want to text about it. I just, am shocked how they can all be friends and Cindy's. But for me, it's like Sharon will come in attacking people, but in hers, yeah, and you did absolutely 2 weeks ago. Absolutely, Janelle. Their live stream was all about that, about how they were, they didn't want you guys to be, whatever, but then that's how they acted when it came down to it. Like, wow, I'm in shock. Hold on one second. Now, isn't that Chuck person? Isn't that supposed to be the name of like Debbie's uncle or something like that? But they're up in Cindy's live stream. Like, I'm so confused. They were saying after I died, you guys would, say hi, Dad Bob. Um, that after I died, you guys would be saying you'd miss me now. Like the whole thing was like, well, it is real life when you're saying stuff to somebody. That's their real life. It doesn't matter if, somebody's calling somebody's job or they're just making them feel bad by, allowing people in their live stream to talk nasty about them. That's still real life. You don't have to you don't have to go to somebody's fucking house to go real life. Yeah, I couldn't believe how much they were talking about me dying in there either. I'm glad I didn't go to that live stream. I just couldn't believe how much they were talking about me dying. Hmm. Well, I don't have any pity for them anymore at all in the least. Like, I can't find it within myself after the way they acted. I find it very hard to care about anything that they're going through, knowing that 2 weeks before they were having a live stream, like basically calling me out for, dead. I'm really in shock that Sharon and Lou were in there together and shit. Like, what the fuck? I can't even imagine. Well, I would say it's Cindy who doesn't believe me because I already told her that I didn't fucking say that and I didn't do that, you know? So, but you want to hear something even more sickening, Dad Bob? Robbie, are you still here? I'm sorry, I am gonna fucking play this because, you know, just how Debbie and Dashy sit there going, SG needs to be exposed. Tracy needs to be exposed for what she's doing. You know, I am gonna play this. That's fine, you know? Um, whatever. I'm not even talking about that. I'm live right now, and when I called, somebody should have answered. But disclaimer, I do not own all of this audio. I am playing it within the Fairness Act guidelines, altering the speed. Fairness Act only. If we've already heard it before, I will probably skip over it unless it's so appalling I have to reflect upon it again. Because according to them, I've done so much wrong. Oh, that's fast. What I would like to tell you this. When I went live the other night, I was talking about some personal stuff. Had nothing to do with SG. Nothing to do with SG. SG wants to make me. I think you're lying. It did. It did. I think you're lying about that. Um, because, you know, you had, when I turned it off and went on to something else, pinned on the screen was Lou saying that I wasn't sick enough for cancer. You know, basically sick enough for her liking. So, well, I know that she does say that, I know a lot of people do rent chairs, you know, hairdressers and stuff. They do rent chairs. That's like a common thing, but I'm getting kind of sick of the whole hoity-toity attitude. Like nobody else has been a parent. Nobody else has gone through things. Nobody else has a job, you know? About herself. She goes live for hours and hours and says, oh, you're talking about me? No. No, I don't. But that doesn't even make sense. She goes live for hours and hours and says, you're talking about me. I'm the one who is live for hours and hours. So why would I say to myself that I'm talking about me? I do have a hammer. So, like, I'll give the disclaimer. The audio you're about to hear is for educational entertainment purposes only. Okay. It wasn't entertaining, though. But we did hear this part. We did hear that part. Okay. So the whole, you know, SG speaks my brain. But if you guys give it to her, we're gonna have to pick up the torch and stress her out because you know. Nothing's funny though. See, Cindy, like the live stream that you had, you know, the day before this, where you were laughing and giggling. I also wasn't laughing and giggling. Lou, we gotta pick up the torch and stress her out. Apparently, that's what she thinks. Really? It's not a joke, Cindy. You're not that important. Oh, we're gonna need to do that. I'm not that important. Wow. Yes, it is. Yes, you will. You're right about that. Yeah. She did have a video of fake cancer, and just to see all of them talking about how I was going to be dead, like those 3 weeks ago, no wonder why they didn't have a problem with Sharon saying what she was saying. Hi, Trumps. I'm just shocked how many times they were saying that I was going to be. No wonder why they didn't have that
Why are they
problem.
getting worked up? When are you saying they're getting worked up? No. I think that they're worked up when they're all like, yeah, can't be adults. To suggest to everybody SG needs peace, encouragement, and positive prayers. I don't think everyone's going to. Well, yeah, peace, encouragement, prayers.
Right, that's not what you guys gave
Very
me.
encouraging.
Right, and you were very pessimistic in your live stream where you guys were all getting along, but not here you wouldn't. You guys would argue, Lou would come in arguing, like everybody would be arguing and wouldn't get along. Not you guys, I'm
Who can
talking.
I visit? Do you know how I felt last night? When everybody made their grandiose exit because, oh, the grandiose exit. Here we go. The grandiose.
So that's what you focused on, not how I felt. Not how I felt about it, but just the words I used that offended you. At least I'm not pinning to the screen that you're a liar about your medical things.
I would love for somebody to show me my grandiose.
Well, I said you guys, so yeah.
Enjoy the moment of not being harassed. It was like, oh shit, now we're gonna have to harass her, so we'll just remove that and we'll.
I know. I was shocked when I looked at her older live stream. I was like, oh my God, this is what they were saying. No, 5 years. I've had cancer 5 years. Yes, they do know. They do know, and that's why they were supportive of me, Linda. And I'm very shocked. All of us were shocked that Cindy. Did you hear this, Linda?
This mate. Hi, Sparkle. We'll just start. There's a grandiose exit.
That's what's bothering
I'm
you,
talking
Cindy?
about her publicly, but not privately. What?
Hi, Stunning Silver.
Yeah? I didn't know I had to run it by you guys first. Because obviously they came in other accounts to come in. Nothing has to get run by you.
I said run it by you guys. I didn't say run it by me. I said run it by you guys. See, you're so dead set on just harassing me that you don't even know what you're saying. You don't even know what you're saying.
And say something now. I prefer to feel like people are being sincere when kind of things are said. It's just me. I suggest everyone, if somebody tells you you're beautiful, even though maybe they're just, hey, he's just trying to pick you up. Well, hey, but at least, believe that you're yeah, no one dissed him.
My favorite snail. Isn't that picture so cute?
So why would you come in here and do that? Why were you guys making community posts about me today? You would not speak on the phone to me. Do you know how many people will be friends with me privately, but, they...
Like, you weren't even doing commentary, right? Like, you didn't even have the decency to respect, like, whatever. Like, you didn't even, make it so, the 30 You just, I don't know. Please make sure to like and subscribe, you guys. Thumbs up.
Say to me, but for a while there, I was all like, it's not the words of my enemies that bother me, it's the silence of my friends. The bottom line is that people supported you, Ashley.
Yeah.
People supported you online. People supported you behind the scenes.
Yeah, okay. But what I don't understand. Hi, Andy Mom. Right. Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, it's like, thank you, Andy Mom. I appreciate you stopping in and listening. And I know that we've all heard this before, but after I heard the live stream that they did 2 weeks ago and read the chat and saw that they were all getting along, Sharon and Lou and all of them, but they wouldn't do it in my chat. Like, they always had to have me. They always had to have me, like, on eggshells. Like, oh no, this person's fighting with this one. Sharon would come in and harass. Or I'm not going to go in there. This person's there. I can't do that. But in their chats, they were just fucking fine and dandy. I mean, like unbelievable. Even Lou saying, oh, I reached out and whatever, blah, 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 she says, and forgave her. It's like, that's not what happened. I reached out. Trump's knows. I reached out to Trump's just because, Lou had the wrong ingredients for Shirley Temple and, said that it was something that meant something to her. And I didn't want to, hi, Jenny. Yeah, then get talked about like a nobody, um, with the little giggles behind it and shit. Yeah, and I reached out to Trump's. I said, I know Lou doesn't like me, but could you just pass along that, this is how you make a Shirley Temple? I wasn't trying to be any kind of way, and I didn't know if she'd even be receptive to the help with the Shirley Temple, but I just thought it might be a groundbreaker. But according to her, she's the one who she's almost at 200. Oh, Leslie's listening to the scanner. That's so funny. See, and it just seems like, and I'm sorry with these guys, thinking that they were the best of friends, but, and quite frankly, I see a lot more support, not just to me, but to each other in what's going on now. People playing trivia, people being supportive, people saying happy birthday. I just couldn't believe that literally I waited to see if one of them would say, we're doing a birthday live stream for SG, or even just share something on their community page. And I was like, damn. I mean, being friends with them was breaking my heart, really. Because it was like hey, Leslie, it was like they wanted me to, you know, play by their rules. Like, I'm the one who had to, like, walk on eggshells all the time. Is there a fight going on? I'm sorry. Yeah, I was always like that. Like, tripping over my words. Like, oh my God, oh, I don't know. Like that. That's how they get me. But here in this chat room, they're all fucking getting along. They're all fucking getting along. I can't believe it.
People were good friends to you. There was not this mass exodus plan of attack.
Yes, there was. That's why you keep saying we.
And that's really what I would like to say to you. I don't like the slandering and the defamation. You played my entire life.
No, I didn't. That's a lie.
Or a good chunk of it from the other night. You thought that I was gonna say shit about you.
You did.
You
You
made
did.
it
You
about
did.
you.
You did. You did. You had pinned to the fucking screen. They did. No, recently though, Linda, the people who were my friends, recently, Linda, are doing that. Recently are doing that, Linda. The people I thought were my friends.
It had nothing. Absolutely nothing.
One time in June, you know, when people buy memberships for people, but they don't have to be in the room or whatever, just, I guess, be subscribed. And Cindy and Ellen both got memberships. So I wasn't sure if they had to be in the room to get the membership or not. But at the end of my live stream, that's when it occurred. And so right before I go, oh, wow, Cindy and Ellen are either in the room or they're both subscribed. So, you know, that's kind of weird because it seems like they're supportive of, you know, people bashing me. You know, the very first thing Cindy did was just go live and just bash the fuck out of me. And she kept saying, like, I don't know what exactly happened, but yet she had no problem just bashing the fuck out of me. Talking about, you know, like I'm the parent hands on and blah, 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 blah. Ellen, can you check before I knew Ellen wasn't here? Oh, yeah, I know. And the shit Ellen was fucking saying about me. Like, but the stuff like that she's saying now is off the rails. Really off the rails. But, you know, I don't know. Just, I'm more shocked at what, you know, these people did about my, like, right when I got out of the hospital. Yeah, it has a lot to do with me. Yeah, that is what they were saying like 2 weeks ago when I'm looking at the fucking comments in Cindy's. And I really think that they were gonna really capitalize on if I passed away. They were like saying, and I bet you any money, they'll be doing this when she's gone, when she's gone, when she dies, when she's gone, or she's terminal, she's died. I mean, through the whole chat practically. I'm like, oh my God. If they had no optimism for me. I was in shock. And it was all of them that wouldn't get along in my chat. They refused to get along in my chat. They made it so uncomfortable all the time. Makes me wonder if they weren't some of the trolls just to keep the fights going and stuff.
The things that I was speaking about was not about you.
You're lying. It was pinned to your screen. Stop lying.
But you wanted to turn it into about you. It had nothing to do with you. I didn't make this stomping out.
Shut up, Cindy. It's not just about you. And yes, you all left at the same time. Everybody saw. Everyone saw. If it wasn't to do with anything, then why aren't you guys just saying simply, oh, sorry, we didn't mean to all leave at the same time. It wasn't anything personal. That's not what happened. What happened is this.
I'm exiting your live type of thing. I'm really okay with like you getting support.
But see, it's not about you, Cindy.
There are people that I will not sit there with.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
There are people I definitely, what I was speaking about had to do with you. It had nothing to do with you.
Yes,
So
it
if you
did.
actually listen and actually really take in what I was talking about,
I can read, Cindy. I read. Well, she slowed down. I do have her slow down. I read the post that you know, you fucking pinned to the screen from Lou. I read it. It was about me.
and saying we are such hateful people. I will not let that happen.
And I wonder if you slowed
It's
it down
incredibly
since I
wrong.
slowed it down.
And, you know, I never got mad at you because other people were in your room. And
You did get mad at me because other people were in my room.
shame on you for putting that on me and saying that.
You got mad at me for fucking saying that you were in Janelle's room
There are
before.
too many things that happen in this world.
But all I asked was, were you in Janelle's room?
I've been a good friend.
No, no, you haven't. No, you haven't.
And
Yeah, I know.
if you want to play that card of, they just exited out of here. They stomped out of my room.
I'm playing a card. Everybody saw it. Everybody saw it, but it's not just about you. You keep saying, where I. Like, shut up, man.
Show me where I stomped out and got mad. Show me where I fucking did anything to you. In your room.
I'm the only one that you talk to like this. Throughout your history on here, I am the only one that you talk to like this.
A text message, anything. I didn't do it. No. I didn't.
Show you where what?
I couldn't answer my phone later on at night because I was doing this stuff at my home. I have.
No, you were text messaging me through my live stream. And I can't look at it without getting. It just wouldn't make sense, but it had nothing to do with your parenting. So I don't know why you're saying that.
Sorry. Sorry if I'm making parenting my first
Nobody
priority.
questioned your parenting in the fucking least. And you're throwing me in the dirt. Yeah, this is supposed to be your commentary.
You don't get to throw me in the dirt. You don't get to do that. You can have all the encouragement you want. I will not sit there with racists and bigots and people
See, you said it had nothing to do with anybody else.
that wish you dead and that we're doing a countdown.
Now see, that is a lie, doing a countdown until you died. But what I saw was you guys just, I mean, kind of disappointed it seemed that I didn't. This is how I feel. You didn't get to do the whole virtue signaling.
Until you die. No, I won't. You can, then that's okay. I'm not mad about it. I never said a fucking word to you.
I don't understand. There's no negating that you didn't say a word to me.
You texted me all night long.
That's a lie. All night long. All night long. My last text to you was at 1:11 that night. And then you were blocked. That's it. I didn't text you all night long. I text you all night long. It was at 1:11 my last text to you. And then blocked you because obviously you were going to be a fucking bitch to me. No, that's all night long. I don't hate that. That's what is that? Come on, you guys. We all know it. It's doesn't it begin with the P? What is it, you guys? Hi, Swess. When you marry multiple, like you know, like sister wives. Polygamist. Polygamist. It's a polygamist. Yeah.
Was sleeping. Saying such hateful, hurtful things. That's what you do.
Do you know how many times you call me through the night and you know I've been sick, like you've been fucking, you call anytime. Sometimes I don't mind, sometimes I'm sick, but for you to even talk about that.
I didn't do that to you. So
Yes, you did.
I know what I offered to you behind the scenes. I know what a friend I was.
Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, behind the scenes, behind the scenes. You're not that bright because um you're not that bright because you didn't seem to realize that that's was part of the problem, that it was, you know, fucking behind the scenes all the time. Just what you offered me. Okay, you offered it and I said that's a nice gesture, but you know, I don't need that. Now here you are virtue signaling, and fucking you guys are so funny. You guys are dying for trivia, huh? Maybe we'll play a quick game in a second. Okay, we'll take turns of the trivia and then the commentary.
To you. And this makes me incredibly sad.
Doesn't make you sad. You're not sad.
I know
All right,
my worth, and I know my friendship.
but you don't care about my worth at all. At all. All right, here. Okay, here. We're gonna take a breaky poo, and we're gonna play up to 5. Like, you know, whoever gets to 5 first. Okay. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you. You mean at the end of the day? Cindy does care about Cindy. All right. Let's see. Let me get my. Okay, here you go. Now, is it okay to play like an assortment of topics, or um, like, can are some of you guys good at 80s stuff or 70s questions, and then now questions? I mean, I don't want to. Okay. Righty. Um, what is this? Man, I fill up a whole book with this stuff, and then I don't. Hold up. All right. What does BYOB stand for? Everybody make sure that you're in top chat, all chat, not top chat, and that if you've been talking to text, you've got to make sure that you type it, tap till it's Robbie, bring your own beer. Okay. Or it could have been bring your own booze. Either one I would have accepted. Okay. Some of them I'll say that the spelling doesn't count. It's because I don't know how to spell it, but so get a pen. Where's the pen? Come on, pen. I know you're here. Can't find ya. There we go. All right. Robbie is the first on the board. Everybody tap the screen. Make sure that your audio is to the second because that makes a lot of difference, okay? Really does. Give me the name of a gin that includes a meat in it. A gin, Gin, that includes a meat in it. Dad Bob got it with Beefeater. Dad Bob on the board with Beefeater. All right. Tell me. Okay. What is the capital of New Jersey? I had myself muted. I'm so sorry. Robbie got it with Trenton. Really? Ew, he's so sick. I'm gonna have to check it out. He's so sick. I'm gonna have to check it out. uh, in the Chosen One community, there was a channel that would, they said they had an outreach to Camden in New Jersey. What was the name of that channel? I want the whole name, not initials. Has to be the whole name. Jesus. No. Hmm. Hold on a second. Oh. Janelle's on the board with that one with Jersey with Jules. What was the name of her significant other? Pretty good, Dad Bob. That's not part of the trivia question. What was the name of first name? You don't have to give me. Nope. Munchie on the board with Joe. All right. Trenton. No, Trenton. Okay. Okay. The white version of a wine that is, okay. The white version of a wine is Pinot Grigio. What is the red version of a Pinot wine? No, it's Pinot something. Pinot Noir is correct, but I see Robbie with the. That looks like Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir is. No, not in a box. Not in a box. We're going to go with Robbie on that one because I was too far off the spelling. But hello, Jim. Robbie gets that one. Hold on. Un momento, por favor. I cannot believe that Tiffany thinks her new channel is so difficult to figure it out. Hello, Jim. It's like she goes into other chat rooms with it. Like, what is she thinking? Seriously, what is she thinking? Yeah. So years ago, like I mean years and years ago. No, no, here, we're gonna do this question instead. What is a 5-letter word that would be zealous like a beaver? 5-letter word, zealous like a beaver. Jim with eager. Eager is correct. This is a close game, you guys. What's the name of the scientist assistant on the Muppets? Robbie with Beaker. What is my favorite song sung by the Jackson Fives? Fives. Something about a bird. No, what you have to do, Dad Bob, when it comes up that you look like you're first, then you go into Top Chat, and then you come back and into All Chat, and you'll see it the way I see it. And Dad Bob with Rockin' Robin. Correct Mundo. What sitcom star, like back in the I don't know what, late 70s, 80s, something like that? His character on the on the show would end a lot of his words with Mundo, correct Mundo, and stuff like that. What was his name? No, no clue. He was also like he'd go with his thumbs. No, not welcome back, Connor. No. Yes. We've got Robbie with Fonzie. You know what that means, folks? Robbie won that round, and we will go back to that for more trivia. But I'm gonna just do a little more commentary. We're going back and forth. Yes, no, you can Google. We allow Googling because also if you Google and you're the fastest one, then you've won and and also learned something. So Googling is allowed. I just want the people who didn't hear what went on, that maybe don't understand what the no, there is Google allowed. What why this animosity is going on. I just want them to hear what occurred and why the switch over of people probably coming here and they're like, oh my God, what's going on here? whole new cast, right? But there's a reason for it, and it's a disappointing reason, but it's not a disappointing reason. And it could have worked out for the best for everyone. But what's disappointing about it is that I really thought these people were better people. And as it turns out, they're not. Like, I think they were trying to have the animosity in my channel all the time. Like, they were doing it on purpose. You know, Sharon's not stomping in that fucking channel and saying to Lou anything. They're being friendly with each other. So it's like really shocking to me that they're friendly with each other there. They sure did. And you know what? Even if I'd have blocked you guys, they still would have had some kind of issue. Sharon would have come in saying something or anything like, and Cindy has no problem keep saying she was a good friend. She was a good friend, you know, never stuck up for me. Never. It's like, who are you trying to convince that you're a good friend? If you were, you certainly wouldn't be saying like, you know, Janelle had it right on point when she said, this sounds like it was something private, but they did not.
My loyalty.
You don't know anything about loyalty. God damn, she's slow as shit, man. You don't know the relief I have not having to deal with fucking paint drying. Thank you, Stunning. Paint drying.
No, you're right. You're right. And I'm just, I thought I was gonna, I don't know.
Spit it out, motherfucker. Don't say 3 words and then nothing. Yes, you're right.
I'm incredibly sad. And that's okay. This doesn't have to be a big production or an expose.
Well, you're making it like a big production with the fucking pause between every 3 words and like, you know, the fucking whisper and the.
It just makes me sad because people want to be jerks. You know what? You fucking asshole. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, that sounds like you're sad. Didn't that sound like she was sad? I'm a fucking asshole. Go fuck myself. She's not so funny.
You know what? How about the fact that we're friends?
And come on, spit it out. This is at 1.5 now.
That's always the narrative. Oh my god, they're drunk. They're so drunk. They're so drunk. They're so
Nobody said that. Nobody fucking said that until you did this video. But nobody said that.
They're just a drunk. They're just doing this. They're just a drinker. Fuck yourselves. Actually, I have feelings.
Fuck off, you do. Kind of funny. I think you had a feeling that people were going to call you drunk because you're already defending that, you know, oh, they're so drunk, when nobody had even said that. But here you are fucking being a mean ass bitch. And I don't even know, like, why even. That's the worst part about it. No, well, she went live right after that other day. And then this is the thing, because I hadn't, like, listened to all of it, but there was a couple of things when I looked back on, I was like, wow, I didn't know they were doing this in her live streams. Like, all of them got getting along in her room where they would fight in here.
Thank you, Angel. I don't know.
Yeah, like Angel Baby. What the fuck did I do to Angel Baby?
Thanks, Mark, for coming in. I appreciate it.
The way you keep
There
saying
just wasn't. It's not.
there was nothing. There was nothing. Like it was nothing that I didn't end up dying in the hospital. And I had just gotten out of the hospital. And so, the second day after being out of the hospital, I went live. Like it was nothing. That was not nothing to me. I was still alive. Right. Angel Baby's gonna have to fucking use her laptop. I'm not going there for her to fucking make a fool out of me.
Not this big thing. It wasn't. There was nothing.
It was a fucking big thing to me, bitch. I survived. It was a big thing because people who were, were being kind to me that usually, we didn't get along. It was a big thing to me. And my friends who I thought were my friends were walking out. And I'm sitting there going, did I miss something? Like, I don't, so it's like, it was a big thing. And Jenna,
There was nothing. No, there wasn't.
stop saying that.
Thanks for coming in, Angel. I appreciate it.
Mm.
But then when finally it was just like, okay, it's fine. I understand. They're like, well, I have a family and kids and a job. I just can't go through all that, right? I can't get in the middle of it all. I can't go through all that. Family, kids, job. Gee, I wonder who she's talking about.
Lots of people. You don't think a lot of people have family, kids, jobs, but thanks for calling yourself out that it was you that truly, truly was, behind the scenes, like not supporting me, but you'd go off on me straight up, like boom. But when it came to saying anything about somebody doing anything with me, it was, I had to be understanding about, yeah, you have time to screw with SG. Exactly. And the other one lying there, acting like a fucking, I was texting her all the time and she had a life. And yeah, right, lady. Your text messages were like books. Half of them I didn't even read. They're so fucking, ah.
Oh, so I thought, no, that's okay. I understand. So I see them sit silently when things are being said. There was no sitting silently. We all do what we do in our own capacity.
I don't give a fuck about your capacity. Your capacity sucks.
And when finally one night, it is the derogatory live stream. Hey, Richard. Yeah, right. I know. I was busy.
What you laughing? I know I was busy. Like, you didn't give two fucks if I came out of that fucking hospital. Like, wow. Wow. I know, right, Leslie? I just, wow.
Yeah, they just bailed. Those aren't good friends. Because they didn't honestly want to see me get positive prayers or encouragement or support. We didn't? Really? We didn't want to see you get positive prayers and encouragement. Holy.
You just sit there listening to your friend crying because you hurt their feelings, and this is your response.
Fuck. They expect me to, like, somebody comes in and says something kind to go, fuck you, and fuck you with your kind words. But since I didn't, it's, well, fuck you, SJ, then. Because even though you did get kind words and positivity and nice things, we're going to split and talk about you today. Because what? Oh, fuck you, SG, you just all your friends, but they're not my friends. What do you mean that's not the issue? What's the issue? Timbers, tell me what's the issue, right, Jacqueline? Tell me what's the issue, please.
Yeah, that's a constant too. That's not the issue. It is the fucking issue. I fucking matter. Oh, you fuckers sitting over there getting along. Talking about how I was gonna be dead soon. 2 weeks ago. How fucking ignorant.
None of you guys will converse with me. There's no issue.
What do you mean there's no issue? You fucking bitch. I'm crying. I was hurt. I just got out of the hospital. What do you mean there's no issue? Where do you get off?
You can get encouragement wherever you want.
Thank you.
Correct, Timbers. I agree.
I was sitting there
You
talking
converse with each
about
other
me.
and publicly put me down. Who's publicly putting you down? Not one of us has publicly put you down.
Did you guys hear that? Has anybody ever fucking heard her? And I'm crying. She's playing me crying and doing that. Has anyone ever fucking heard her talk like that? Anyone?
You just converse to each other and publicly put me down. Who's publicly putting you down? Not one of us has publicly put you down, bitch. You're the one that comes after us. See, now I'm gonna get out of pocket here. Fuck you. You're the one that fucking came at us when we absolutely positively did not do a motherfucking thing to you.
How did I go after you? How? I was crying there. Where was I going after you? Sharon's a fucking skank. Polly Pocket.
And I hope you hear me loud and fucking clear, because now my voice is loud and I'm angry.
I'm shaking in my boots or my slippers or whatever, my hospital socks. Who the fuck do you think you are? And the next day, fucking Angel Baby is texting me saying, I have some nerve. I have some nerve. Seems like they had some nerve. Hook, smash, smash.
Can I just know what the issue is then? What exactly did I do wrong to you guys? You're not a fucking victim, you fuck! So all day long you guys have been talking about me. No! You're gonna come in here. Wait a minute, where have you seen? I'm live now, but from what Munchie said, you guys have been talking shit all day about me. No. Sorry. It don't matter.
What do you mean? No, you were. You fucking were. I mean, what the fuck? Yeah, that's Cindy. Isn't that awful? That's them supportive. That's them being supportive. And I'm supposed to like feel some kind of way about poor Cindy. Poor Cindy. Give two fucks about her.
Right? By my friends. See, this is where I get upset because everybody that supported her, she basically made fun of. She made fun of.
Where did I make fun of them?
So what exactly did I do to you guys today that you felt I'm talking about you all? When from what I just saw and heard from different community posts and stuff, it was you guys talking about me. But not privately though. Correct. Give me that, because, no, SG, we'd rather see you be attacked. Right, Kimber. 100%.
Right about what? I can't get to the chat on here. I don't know if she. Oh, it's because it's not her video. It's yours. That's why there's no chat. That's why.
Would have been nice. No, I want to know where I was talking about people and dissing them today.
That's what Kimbers was trying to say.
About Sharon's comments.
But if Sharon, who was dissing us and dissing Munchie and dissing us, and she sent me a fucking text message saying nobody was going to be coming to my live stream anymore because they didn't want to be around those people. Tell me that's not some group thing.
Beauty post. I think asking people in somebody else's live stream when they're being tiny. Right, Kimbers, I agree. No, we've all been supportive. This had nothing to do with anybody else. So, like Munchie, Swiss, Janelle, anybody else, this has nothing to do with you. We did not do the.
We. Then what the fuck did it have to do with?
Outcry of, oh my God, how dare you get the bomb? No.
Yeah. Then what does it have to do with? Yeah, exactly, Swiss. What does it have to do with? Or are you just covering your ass, kissing their ass or something? Because other than that, you said, I don't sit in rooms with racists. And so are you calling me that? Am I the racist and bigot? Oh my God.
But we all have our own morals and values, and we won't sit by with other people.
Fucking get some. Better. We won't sit by with other people that had clearly dogged on her for a very long time. So are you talking about you? Because if it has nothing to do with who you're saying, who are you talking about then? I don't make fun of you. I don't understand.
And they had clearly dogged on her for a very long time. You know, it's been really hard because, and she made fun of us caring.
Where did I make fun of them caring? Where? Where, Cindy? You fucking no-mind bitch. Where did I make fun of you caring? Where? I want to know where. Where, Cindy? Where? You want to scream like that and yell? Tell me where I made fun of you caring. Fucking liar.
And literally, like, mocked a statement or a post.
Where? 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 I want to know what the fuck you're talking about, you lying bitch. You lying fucking bitch. I want to know where. You fucking bitch.
I think that's what hurt my heart the most.
Fuck you.
You just care so much about me.
You're fucking mocking me right there. You fucking slag ass bitch.
And literally, like, mocked a statement or a post.
It's a lie.
And I think that's what hurt my heart the most. You just care so much about me.
You see, that goes to show that you're just making that up when you gotta fill it out with because you don't even know what the fuck your fucking bimbo ass is talking about. Fucking idiot talking to me like this.
Why don't you tell everybody how I would offer to come up there and put.
Why do I need to tell everybody that? Why don't you tell everybody how I said, well, thank you, but that's not necessary. But at the end of the day, I think you're a creepy fucking weirdo who wants to put fucking patches on my back. And I don't even fucking know you. I'm not going to have you come to my house, you fucking slag ass bitch. Why do I got to tell everybody what you offered me in private? Oh, I know why. Because you weren't a good friend publicly. So they didn't get to see that you were such a good friend. Why don't you tell them how I had already gotten to that point of, where I said it would be nice to be able to rehome Roscoe, because, um, you know, I just felt like maybe in a house where there's kids and stuff, because I was the pain is overwhelming. So it did get to that point, and you're acting like I said, when it gets to that point, no shit, Swizz. Hi, random. And when it get to that point, I was gonna fucking be like, well, I did call and say, if you're not busy, I'd like to discuss with you now about the, possibility of rehoming. Like she offered. And she goes, oh, I'll call you back. Like there was no fucking, once it got down to it, she wasn't gonna fucking do that shit. She knows it. She knows it. She had no fucking, she knew she wasn't. I offered it all. Shut up. Don't shake me out. You offered it all. What does that fucking prove? What are you trying to say? So what? You didn't even mean it, bitch.
I offered it all. I said I'll do whatever I can.
Look at her, fake crying. Until the moment that it came up.
I don't want you to be in pain. You're my friend.
Sure. Fake bitch.
I was angry at the things that were said online.
You never said nothing, though. You never said nothing about it. But here you're going to lie and act like you went around saying this to people.
About her. I was like, no, like, she really is a good person at the end of the day.
Listen to that. She really is a good person, though, at the end of the day. And at the beginning of the day, and all the time in between, Cindy, you fucking bitch. She really was a good person at the end of the day. You fucking bitch. I know, right?
If you ask me if I can calm my will, she started talking about hospice.
Why would you tell our personal conversation about hospice? You fucking cunt. You're horrible. Horrible.
I was okay.
That's okay.
If you need me there, I'll be there. Like,
Why are you whispering? Fucking bitch.
whatever you need. And this is really what's hard because it comes from the heart. So
Why is it hard for something to come from the heart? Well, good. I'm glad I'm making you laugh. I don't know what that says. It's a lot of typos in that one. Bad Bob. Me too. Robbie, I was just thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same fucking thing. Doesn't she sound like she's making fun? Yeah, screamed at me from the heart too. Yeah. You got a lot of typos going on there, Dad Bob.
Can say whatever they want. They can listen to this. They can absolutely pick this apart. And at the end of the day,
So now you're not crying? Well, at the end of the day, SG is really a good person.
like, I'm so upset with myself because you allow yourself to become emotional with people.
Fuck you. Talk,
And
bitch.
they want to spin the narrative and think that, like, people like myself and Kimbers and Lou and Prudently are trash. I'm just naming a few.
What you did was named out the people who you say were not as a group that they left, but you knew exactly who left all at the same time. You knew exactly who was harassing me. Although prudently, I haven't seen her around doing any of this, and haven't seen prudently doing any of this. Hi, King of Chaos. But you named exactly the people who, as you say, didn't stomp out and make a grandiose narcissist act. Me too. Me too, Leslie.
I don't care about money. I don't care who's there to support you. I mean, yeah, you
What does that have to do about money? Other than Lou telling me that I licked Munchie's dick for $20.
These people were shit talking you. Yeah, they were shit talking you.
No, you were.
But you know what? At the end of the day, I know I've done my part and I've been a good friend.
It's all about you, ain't it, bitch?
Being rude, talking about rancid smell and shit like that. That said when SG comes out of the hospital, please give it do this. And I like chosen one community. If you didn't do that 2 days after I got out of the hospital, huh? What fun would it be then? Hey, you can all be, friends with the other frenemies that harass me, that harass me on my birthday, Christmas time too. What?
I'm not talking about you, Cindy. Everything isn't about you. I'm not talking about you.
So basically, you guys can all talk about me in your community post. I'm not supposed to respond. Oh, there's been no community posts. There have been no community.
Yeah, there was. Community posts. Yes, there fucking was. Unless you're blind. Like an albino rat.
No. Until today.
I hadn't written any community posts about you that day. It was fucking the reason I knew that there was you ranting is because people put community posts at your shocking, disgusting behavior.
And prayers. But not. What? If people were my friends, then you guys would have been happy to see people being kind to me. Who said we weren't happy? Huh. Show me where I was not happy.
I don't know, here? Possibly? Is this you being happy? It's crazy.
No, Stephanie. It's not talking about, you. I'm talking about, like, she knows I didn't do anything to them. Who's she?
Kimbers. It was Kimbers. She was in the live stream. Perhaps you could open your eyes and take a good look at, The fact that there's other people in the fucking world, big head.
She knows that. Okay, well, you do that then, Kimber. I think that's pretty fucking rotten.
How come you don't say, oh, okay, she's talking to Kimbers? Why don't you say that? Why don't you say that? Or are you shedding a tear because it wasn't you I was talking about? Don't worry, Cindy. We all know that you only think of yourself. We'll understand that you're sad and that it wasn't about you.
Now maybe you guys can all go hang out with, people who talk nasty about me. I guess it wasn't fun for you guys last night, or that I wasn't being beat up on. Thank you, Tish. No, they think it's like some kind of fucking joke or something. No, there's no joke. Trust and believe. Really? Trust and believe there's no joke.
Who are you talking to and telling me what I feel? Why? I'm never going to be friends with her anymore. I will never be friends with her. Never.
We're kind to her, but we don't approve of that. And SG didn't quite, act the way we wanted her to. Yeah. But I've never done anything to you, Kimber. So why are you giving me such a hard time? Have a good time with your best friend. Like, well, it is upsetting because it was a lie that they only wanted to see people pray for me and talk encouragement and give me support. This is such a load of fucking shit.
Why are you saying my feelings are a load of shit? Why are you so disgusting? Do you know how fucking sick and fucking tired I am of it, Cindy? The fucking lies coming out of the fucking mouth of you fuckers. Fucking sick of it, man. Hello, Terry. Cindy. Cindy the bitch. That's who's talking. Hold on a minute, please. It's fucking gross listening to this bitch screaming at me like that.
Of course, we want everybody to pray.
Sure. But it was fine what Sharon had been saying 15 minutes after after my live stream. It was perfectly fucking fine. And the so-called discussion you guys all had that you wouldn't be coming in my live stream to talk. All right, you guys ready for another 5? You gotta get 5 right. The first one to get 5 right in the trivia. Are you guys ready? What is a mixture of dried petals and spices called? Make sure that you tap it so that you're all the way to the end and you're up to date on the audio. and that you're in all chat, not top chat. And Robbie, first on the board with Potpourri. Guys, already make sure to tap the screen where, it moves 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. And book to your laptop. That's funny. What fruit is used in a Waldorf salad? That's why it's important to be up to date with the audio, like up to current with the audio. We got Jim first on the board with Apple. Not first on the board, I'm sorry. But Robbie was first on the board, but Jim's on the board now with Apple. What was the first name of wait a minute, not that one, forget it. Here, okay. We're gonna do the first names of first ladies. Okay? First name of first ladies. First name of blank Eisenhower. Nobody. You guys want hints? It begins with an M. Stunning Silver on the board with Mamie. What a name, right? Stunning Silver on the board with Mamie. Okay. First name of the first lady with the last name. Everybody ready? I know, right? Last name Reagan. What was her first name? Robbie. First on the board. Not on the board. I don't know. First answer. Nancy. Yeah, sure, Terry. All right. Robbie has 2. Jim has 1. Stunning Silver has 1. It's still anybody's game. Everybody tapped up. Tap, tap till you can't tap anymore. Why are you throwing her off the trivia game, Terry? Like Terry's gonna lift anything. First name of the first lady with the last name Carter. Adrian. Yo, Adrian. We got Chanel thinks everybody's Betty. Jim with Rosalind. Yeah, Jim, right? Yeah. All right. Next one. You guys ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? There was Betty Ford. There was Betty Ford, which was one of the questions, but now I can't use that question anymore. See, Janelle would have got it right for a change. Sorry, just kidding. What role is This is not a first lady question. What role is Linda Carter best known for? The actress. Robbie with Wonder Woman. She had a golden what? Would make people like tell the truth, I think, too. That's right. Lasso, whatever they call it. Robbie with lasso. Lasso, whatever, however you pronounce it. Rope. Oh. What item did she use? You can say like the name of like what they're known as, whatever, but what item was she using to deflect bullets? No. Yes, Robbie with bracelets. The golden bracelets. We got one more Wonder Woman question. You guys, one more question here of Wonder Woman. What was the name of the place that she came from? Wonder Woman. It's 2 words. 2 words. Can't spell it. No, it was an island. It was an island in my days of Wonder Woman. Now it's only 1 word. Now you guys only have to come up with 1 word. It begins with a P. It begins with a P. Begins with a P. Trumps with paradise. Trumps on the board with paradise. Okay, back to the first ladies. Back to the first ladies. This woman had like the first and middle name. Her last name was Lincoln. So, what were the first 2 names? And her last name was Lincoln. Middle name kind of was boyish sounding. I don't know if it was her middle name or like her original last name. Who knows? Ooh. Harabe keeps her hemp rope belt and her championship fringe capris with that round. Guys, want to start a new round? No, no trumps. You've got to hit top chat and then go back to all chat. And then you will see that it's, it'll come out who actually got. Okay. Another one with two name. Oh, it's actually one name, I guess. It's weird. I don't know. Johnson was the last name. What did she go by? I don't know what kind of a first name this is, but what did she go by? Yes, good night, Terry. Johnson. And the rest, it's kind of a weird name. Begins with an L. Something to do. No, not Bert. Well, kind of, but I'm looking for like it began with an L, but it also has included what you said. You answer that? Let me look. I don't see it. I do not see the answer. Hi, Marcus. No, it's like Kenny Rogers. All right, so Lady Bird Johnson. Trump's got it. Trump's got it. Lady Bird. Trump's got that one. I see. Okay, I don't know. Am I missing stuff here? Is it not coming up? Because I see Stunning Silver saying fast, Janelle saying good night, Terry, then Marcus saying good night, Stunning Silver saying birdie, Trump said, hey, I answered, Stunning Silver said Lynn. And I don't see where it says that you got it. It's not showing 4 times Lady. Lady Bird. There's Lady Bird. Lady Bird Johnson. I have no clue. No clue. But it came up, I guess, in 2 separates, which was Trump's on this end. So we got Trump's first on the board for this round. Okay. Now, next one is first name of the first lady with the last name Nixon. I got Robbie with Pat. She's on the board he's on the board. Oh my God, somebody hit me. With Pat. Pat. All right, now we're done with the first ladies. Everybody tap the screen. Make sure that you're all the way to the end. Tap the screen. Make sure it's all the way to the end. And tell me another word for, I don't know why they would. And it's not showing up to any of the mods that are here to be able to see if somebody is deleting the comments or anything, because yeah, I don't know, but this is the next question. Another name, another word for perfume. Another word for perfume. Not scent. Nope, nope. None of that. Stunning silver with cologne. Stunning silver with cologne. What is the last month of the year with only 30 days? I was sent here to Robbie with November, but you spelt it wrong. Oh, you spelt it wrong. I got to give it to Janelle. It's an easy word to spell. I got to give it to Janelle. She spelt it right. Sorry, Robbie. Too easy of a word for you to mess up. I cut you no breaks. Gotta give it to Janelle for that one. What color eyes? Everybody tap the screen. Make sure you're all the way to the end here. What color eyes does a great horned owl have? Do, 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 do. We got blue, yellow, yellow. By Jim on the board with yellow. All right, here we go. According to ZZ Top, every girl is crazy about what? Every girl is crazy about what? Gotta give it to Jim. Sharp dressed man. Hey, Jim didn't come to foot. What gem comes from an oyster? Robbie with pearl. There was a woman who was like, she was, I don't know, she was what her supposed talent was, but she was famous. And she would wear like a hat and it always had the price tag hanging off it. And she'd be like, howdy, like whatever, but her last name was Pearl. What was her first name? Stunning Silver with Minnie. Well, this is a close game, you guys. I don't know what other songs this person sang, but the one with, that was her famous one. It was sung by Minnie Riperton. What was the name of the song? An oldie but a goodie. Robbie with Loving You. Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Robbie with Loving You. Okay. Okay, this is an 11 letter word beginning with E, and it is like, to make a picture bigger, you're making a picture bigger, begins with an E, 11 letters. Nope. Robbie with enlargement. Robbie with enlargement. Everybody tap the screen so that you're right there. Boom, 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 to the end. In movies, they are special what? Special seven letters. Also begins with an E. Ooh, Robbie again. Robbie keeps their championship belt, and we go back to the Screaming Banshee. And boom.
Yeah, throwing stuff out the wall. Like, you came in, but they didn't come in. But, like, seriously, was there seriously, like, a shit ton of comments about me today? Like, come on, man. Really? Are you kidding me? So none of them would talk to me. I really don't. I don't see any new videos about her, on her page or anything. So, so I don't see where I did something so wrong, but I felt like somebody was interruptive in the chat last night. Somebody that, consistently makes it about them. Like, consistently. Thank you, Stephanie. Right, they don't approve of who gave the prayers. I didn't know. Maybe they should.
Oh, we had to give approval? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, you didn't have to give approval. You acted. Exactly. I was doing it for a lot of them all the time. It was a good game. Ballet dancer. Exactly. No, you're right about that. And that was a big part of why I was so like, what the fuck? You know? But no, Cindy, you don't have to give me approval, but you guys acted like you didn't approve of the fact that somebody was giving me, kind words.
We don't have to give approval of who gave prayers.
No shit, Sherlock. Thank you, Jim.
gave the instructions for the people who were allowed to give me positive prayers. See, I see about Tiffany. I see me posting a song, "Man in the Mirror." Henry VIII, Diane. Interesting.
Yeah. See, so there was nothing there where Kimbers was trying to say I was putting up community posts about them and just in my friends. There was nothing there.
That's about ABC News. I see Capture. I see. I really don't see. It is. It is. But yeah, so the only one is there is I do have to say I find it very disturbing when people that are supposed to be your friends and hope the best for you and less stress actually dislike you receiving that and receiving encouragement and positive prayers more than they just like the person that I was doing.
Yeah, like I was doing commentary on Tiffany H. But rather than find even a common ground on the fact that Tiffany is an asshole, they would rather just keep, fighting with me.
Doing commentary on. Just couldn't stick it through, could you? To not be able to put aside your differences and feel good for your sick friend is getting encouragement and positive prayers and messages. That's pretty hurtful, but it's okay because maybe those people will be able to put themselves in someone else's shoes for a moment and realize that that abandoning your friend because they're receiving positive prayers from people they don't normally get along with is not the right thing to do. I would be happy if my friend was getting encouragement as opposed to the normal of being stressed out.
Trust and believe we were giving encouragement when everybody else was not.
So why not keep giving me encouragement when other people are? I don't understand that. Trust and believe you could have kept giving me encouragement even though other people were that you didn't like. Yeah, it's conditional. Exactly. Conditional. It's conditional encouragement.
I really meant to hurt her. I was gonna. Oh my god! Like, of course I can do money. Like, here's the receipt. Like,
oh, this is where she's like doing commentary on my live. She was doing commentary when I was live and thinking it was about her.
Listen, the last thing that was pinned to your screen was Lou saying I wasn't sick enough for her to really believe that I had cancer. So, yeah. Yes, she has. I'm glad. Jesus Christ, somebody slap me, please.
And it wasn't. You know, I will tell you guys something.
Yeah, but it won't be something that makes sense. Like why you could still give me encouragement, even though other people were giving me encouragement, instead of making it about a competition and saying, trust and believe we were giving you encouragement when they weren't. I mean, I never said that you weren't. I'm just saying I don't understand why I couldn't get it from both. Like, just doesn't, you know? Oh, but this is where she makes it about herself. So she never did any commentary on what she said she was going to do. She makes it about herself and her mother and stuff. I don't know. Like,
I walk this walk with my own mom.
would you like it if somebody was doing this to your mother then?
And it's not easy.
Why are you whispering? It's not.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy being sleazy.
All I ever wanted to do was be supportive.
Sure. You still could. And
I feel like somebody doesn't feel that. Around to make it something
that's right.
Just
Oh, really? You just what? Come on, tell us. It's a secret. Come on, spit it out. Trust and believe you're very slow.
I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Really? I thought that was a cigarette burn because that's how small it looks like to me. I do. It's really sad.
And it's really sad.
What's really sad? That you wear your fake heart on your sleeve? I mean, that's the thing. So, what really kind of got me to the point where I was like, what the fuck? Was listening and seeing them all in a chat together, um, getting along perfectly fucking fine, being assholes, in my opinion. Like, okay, so
Because, and she said, so, that's like exactly what you're talking about. Like,
Yeah.
I never know what the fuck
I
they're
tell you what.
ever talking about myself, to be honest. I never know half the time what these people are talking about. Honestly, it's just the way it is.
I love winter. I could go right from my toes being in snow to my toes being in sand.
I think
And
we
I
all
could just skip
could.
the whole middleman in between of the puddles and everything.
I think that's not such a feat. I saw her saying that, she was going to go to work because that's what boss ladies do. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of people go to work. So, yeah, good looking out. I mean, seriously. Yeah, I'm going to skip to where I want to be. I just really was like, what the fuck? Like, these people are.
Something like that. Oh, Lou, I know. Don't you know I work?
So what?
I happen to be in between one place to another. So I was at one job this morning and I came home and I'm getting ready to go to another place.
Well, wish I could say that you were as good at working as being a friend. I mean, like, seriously. I know, right? I think so too.
Chuck, listen, let me tell you something. Chuck, don't get, wait, where'd he go? Don't get pistol happy today. Well, you can get pistol happy because I don't have it sent anything. This is, ready? Lou, tell Chuck, this is Lou. Tell Chuck what we do. Hopefully you don't get black. Tell
Tell Chuck what we do.
Chuck what we do. We all do over here.
What?
We did it for two. We did, yes. Yes. That's right. That was like back in this. Oh my God, that's so funny. That's right. Chuck, you see this? We work.
What? What's so funny about that? We work. People work. Like, what is so funny about this?
Poor Chuck thought she was a troll coming in one night because she said that right off the rip. I'm like, no, she's not. So, anyways, I'm just getting ready here to go back to work. Well, I got some little projects I'm working on the side over here, which I'm pretty excited about. So it keeps me busy. So even a day like today, where I'm not feeling 100% because of the weather and everything, it keeps me moving. We always got to keep our. Yeah, man, get out of bed. Get your asses out of bed. No, you know what? We all need a good day of like relaxation. I'll tell you what. When we came home from this trip, and like we plan so much like before we go, and like we prep.
We
Food,
know
my
we've
sister and
all
I
heard
do.
about
My mom
it.
does.
We've heard it already. Good bragger, bragger, bragger.
shows like a week, you know, where we just, I don't know, just have some fun. It's good to see all you guys in here. Everybody's awake now. You know, some of us are late night people and some of us are early morning people. So, you know, yeah, it'll be fun, you know, and it's always good to catch up with everybody. I try to, you know, I'm trying to get back on a schedule. I think the holidays are always a bit busy time for us. And before you know it, here we are in March and getting ready to go for spring and Easter and all that stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. Life just keeps moving. We had a full moon last week. Mercury's in retrograde.
And that affects me so much. Anything you could do, that's how it is talking to her on the phone too.
And everything is out of whack, but everything's always out of whack. You know what I mean? Everything's always out of whack. Yeah, I think a lot of us that have been around for quite a while, you know, we've learned some pretty tough lessons on YouTube.
You
know,
think?
just being on social media, unfortunately. You know, that like
Me
not everybody's
neither.
going to be your friend. Not everybody's up to be nice. People could be so two-faced and nice to you, but really they might be doing shit to you behind the scenes. And
You think, Cindy?
you know, it's not fun. You know, it's not fun when you get
No, it isn't fun. But I think you're full of shit, bitch, because you must have enjoyed it, because you're yucking it up about it and telling me I'm full of shit.
hurt. It's not fun when you feel like you haven't done anything deserving of like, you know, attacks and people go in real life on you. And everybody handles it in different ways. You know what I mean? And I think that the one thing that like everybody like, if you're going to be on social media, and I'm just saying this like in general, you have to have a sheet of armor around you.
Well, you don't think. Thank you, Jim. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. So yes, that's the thing. So maybe sometimes people get sick of having a sheet of armor around them, and they just want to enjoy, life and trivia and do things. None of them would. A lot of them, they didn't play trivia. It'd be like, I'd be pulling teeth, trying to get people, you know.
You really do. You know, you have to have a little bit of thick skin in a way, you know, because it's not it's not out of the norm, unfortunately. Right? Exactly. A lot of times it'll come out of nowhere.
Exactly, Cindy. That's exactly what you did. It came out of nowhere.
And I don't really talk about this much, but like I'm like, fuck this. I see too much of this shit going on, and then I look and I see like friends of mine that are like just responding or you know and the shit keeps going and I hear, oh, I haven't been on for a couple weeks and look at what's happening to me, and it's like
Now, I recollect that I said that I hadn't been on for a couple of weeks because I was sick. You know. Good night, Stunning Silver. I was sick, and so I had said, that, but I didn't see them anywhere like defending at what had, happened. What was going on. Like, just
like how about you go a couple years and
how about you go a couple of years? What are you talking about? You want people to go for a couple of years?
still look around and it's like the wash, rinse, repeat. It's still going on when people are talking about you and you're not saying anything about them. I mean, literally, you look and it's like, thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. Thank you, honey. You know, you
What? You what? You what? Like, I can't even believe that it was going on for a couple of years. You couldn't take the opportunity, you and your friends, to maybe work something out and put the kibosh on what was going on for a couple of years and talk it out. You know? Like, do you notice anybody else's, what they're going through? Obviously, no, because you're acting like nothing was going on. It's just crazy to me.
and I'm sorry if I'm not watching chat. Just give me a second here so I can. Sometimes I'll get ADD. But And it's like, you know what? If that's how people want to move, then that's how they want to move. But by the way, and I've said this before, it's not a matter of if. If you're watching how people move and what they do, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when it's going to happen to you. And I hate to say that.
Or when you're going to do it to somebody. Right. I know. And I go to the fair and, she puts the cost of how much it costs for her whole family to go. Coming from Connecticut with 4 kids, that's got to be the cost, how much it costs me. So I'm a grifter, you know?
Yeah, I really do. For like the things that are hot, like, oh, it's funny when it happens to this person and that person, ha ha ha. And then all of a sudden it's like, now you've got the flashlight being shined on you, and it's like, oh, it don't feel so good, does it? And I'm not saying people are deserving of it or not deserving.
Right. What are you talking about? Can you ever be more specific? Seriously, can you? The constant trying to figure out who the fuck they're talking about is ridiculous. I mean, really, it really is. The constant trying to figure out who the fuck they're ever talking about.
Deserving of it. It's just then you see people whining and crying and going, oh, I can't imagine why this ever would happen. Well,
Who are you talking about? Yeah. Bottom line though is she doesn't talk and be specific about anybody else. She just get all fucking angry and yelling. And how the fuck could she say? Well, at the end of the day, as she is a good person. Well, I wish I could say the same thing about you.
are you deaf, dumb, or blind? I mean, which one is it? All the above? You couldn't see this coming from a mile away? I mean,
No, I couldn't see it coming from a mile away. I couldn't. I didn't think you were going to do that. And I also didn't see us here becoming friends. Like, I just can't imagine your last live stream was so off the chain.
is it an act? Is that shit coming out of your ass when you say that? Like, did you really believe that? No, people ain't going to change. They're going to move how they move regardless.
Well, some people do change, like you did. And, the relationship with the people that are in my chat right now did. See, you got to be optimistic. I don't even know what it means. Magnanimous.
You know, and I just, and I'm like, and you want to say, you want to like take somebody by the shoulders and shake them and go, just, if you keep whining about it, it's just going to keep happening. Like,
What are you talking about right now? You wanted me to keep whining about it for you.
keep it moving. You know, like maybe
Yes, keep it moving. But you would not. You would not allow me to keep it moving or anybody else to keep it moving. It had to be, don't you remember everything that happened?
like to come on and whine and complain about it. I don't know. Maybe that's their gig and that's what they like to do. I don't know why this is happening. Oh, this is what happened, and this is it, and it's like, you know
Who
what?
are you talking about? Are you talking about Angel Baby? Because she does that a lot. Who are you talking about?
Even when you're not messy, shit still happens to you. But when you're jumping into quicksand and you're really a big part of the mess, guess what's going to happen? You know, you're not going to always be happy with the end result.
Gee, is that why you always had me jumping into it for you? Huh.
It's not rocket science. It's just how it fucking goes.
Yeah, well. If you're saying that,
Yep,
then it must be
exactly.
right.
And you know what? So that's why, Angel, we've stayed away from all of that messiness because we don't try to be messy over here. But I'm saying over here, like,
Really? Really? You're not being messy, huh? Not being messy at all. Not in the least. I don't see you guys being messy in the fucking least. Like, come on, get over yourselves. You are being messy. Come on, let me sit here. I'm sitting here, Tucker. I am. Sit over there. Jesus. You don't get to sit where I'm sitting. I'm already sitting here. Jesus Christ Almighty. I know, right? Right, Janelle? That's when I watched this live, that's what I fucking thought. Like, these bitches been talking smack about me or what? I mean, seriously. Yeah, they're
That's
absolutely
my job
polluted.
as a mom.
Absolutely. I absolutely
And I will
agree. And the way she named off the same people. Yeah, like it's totally obvious. And in the chat, they're all like, oh, and as soon as SG dies, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. Like, dies? What the fuck? Could I get a little fucking, optimism here? Instead of you guys saying I'm gonna die? Pardon the audio here, it's shitty. As usual.
Good morning. This will be a real quick live. Happy Friday. I guess
Because
it
she had
doesn't
already
seem like
texted me and berated me.
a Friday to me because I gotta work tomorrow. Anyways, I just wanted to say, I won't name some names because this is a couple of people.
But it isn't really. Because the only person I know who she's talking about here is me. There's no couple of people that she's talking about.
I got a text yesterday saying forget about something.
Now, that wasn't from me. So, yeah. Telling me I got some nerve and unmod me now. Unmod me now. No way she ever fucking stuck up for me. Yeah, through text message. Yep. So I don't know, like, who she's supposed to be meaning here, where she says that where she says that or somebody texted her saying we don't have to talk anymore, but it wasn't me. So, I don't know ever who they're talking about. They did. Yep, they used me.
No response back. I don't know where that's coming from. Talk to me because I can't talk in code. I don't know what's going on.
You
And
can't because I thought you were talking in code.
why you don't even want to talk anymore.
I don't know, but I know that you blocked me on the phone right after you demanded that I unmod you and come into your live stream. So you could unmod me, and that on the nerve of me, you know? Like, then you blocked me on the phone, so there was no even conversation. Like, I'm saying to you, how could you sit in that live stream? Or how come you guys don't say anything about Sharon talking about, me being dead all the time, wishing me dead constantly? How come you haven't said anything about that? No responses, no responses, no responses.
With maybe a little, hey, Brandy, good morning, bestie.
Good morning, bestie. I liked it how you told SG she needed psych meds. That was cool. I liked that. Good morning, bestie. You want to tell SG some more that she needs psych meds, and then you can go and hang out with people who don't like me, and then SG can defend me, and then you can tell SG rotten things, and I'll call you bestie.
Um, Two people, well, one person. I'm not going to mention anything.
See? One person. So it's me. She's for because I know because I had just gotten the fucking text message.
Because I do have respect.
No, you don't.
People, okay. And I thought they had respect for me. One, you text me talking about you wanted to talk, okay? And I said later.
No, that's a lie.
I had a lot of things going on. I don't know if that's why you said we don't need to talk anymore.
That didn't happen, and you're another one acting like Cindy, like I texted you all the fucking time and you have a life going on. No, not true. Both of you guys were calling me or texting me books and stuff. So don't even try it. Right.
I don't know. I don't know.
Good night, Trumps. Good night.
That.
Make sure that
I
you
do
like
have a
and subscribe.
life outside of YouTube. Okay.
I have another life outside of YouTube too. It's fighting cancer. I certainly didn't need a bunch of fucking bitches doing what you guys were doing.
I had to go to work for a little bit. Okay. I had to go and get my car fixed after that. I just, I got a life too. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know why you're saying all this stuff to me because I'm thinking it is me because you had just texted me and were absolutely fucking horrific. So, you know.
So I don't know what I did, and thank you for saying that, you weren't treating me good or something, so you felt like you had to talk to me. Okay.
See, I don't know who she's talking about right there. This fucking encode shit is ridiculous.
I'm not mentioning your name. But then you said no more. I don't know. All of a sudden, you said never mind about the talk. Well,
You don't
okay,
even know what you're talking about yourself.
I guess I don't know what's going on.
Oh, great.
But why don't you want to talk anymore?
I don't know. Why did you want me to come in there so you could unmod me? What did I exactly done to you? What did I do to you that you wanted me to go in there and unmod you? Why did you think everything Cindy was saying was cool?
Listen, I can't. If I'm on YouTube, I can't turn around and talk about YouTube all day. Sometimes
And excuse me, every single fucking text message that you ever sent was about all angry, all about the, like,
there's a lot of shit going on here. As my job as a mod, okay, I'm a mod for a few people. Unfortunately,
this is why I believe she's talking about me because not only had she just fucking texted me nasty stuff, now she's talking about her job as a mod, which she also had mentioned in those text messages. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like,
now some people aren't getting along. Okay, I'm still a mod for both of you.
but you weren't. You weren't still a mod. I'm thinking the reason why you thought you were is because you blocked King of Chaos before I had the opportunity to unmod you. You just thought you'd probably give it a whirl and see if it worked, and it did. So, but at that time, you were not a mod anymore in my channel. So this is how I know that you're fucking talking about me, cause
for a few people. Um, that day when Cindy went live, I didn't even know she was live. I was in the bush.
come on, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter if you knew she went live or not. She was fucking screaming at me, nasty like.
Bushes. Um, I did go in there when I saw this troll go in there. She's a well-known troll. I think you know.
Troll, well-known troll. Yeah, it is. And if you didn't know that Cindy was live, then how would you see that Munchie had gone into? You know? How would you know? That's not why you went in there. You were already in there. It wasn't like you got an alert or something.
She is, because she trolled the fuck out of you really bad and others.
Wow, so I can't move on, huh? I can't move on. But you won't mention her name. You won't mention Munchie because you wanted me to just mention that. Because you were another one that had stuff going on that was, too important to defend me or anything like that, It was too fucking important. And I'm not saying it isn't, but here you are, fucking. You'll say what she did to me, but you won't defend me about it.
So I went in there to remove it. That's my job as a mod. And I will do that for anybody that I mod for.
Well, how can you if you said you didn't even know they went live and you weren't even watching? Oh, because you're lying. That's right.
Okay? If I'm your mod. Just like, okay.
But it's okay for Brandy to bash the fuck out of me in there in your own live stream and you'd be calling a bestie. Or how about Diane? You got her modded. She talks shit about me all the time in big capital letters. She's modded.
Remove everything. That's your job, right? Okay.
Remove
everybody
everything?
That's a mod over here, I expect them to do the same shit.
That's all you fucking do on your channel. You block everybody. The other day you went live begging for some guy Angelo to come back. To I'm About, who I'm About is a mod. If you think for any minute that I'm About is not blocking everybody in your live stream, you are incorrect. He probably blocked the guy. You got the shittiest mods all the time, too. Right, Robbie? That's what I was just saying. Yeah. Shittiest fucking mods all the time that do things based on personal things. Like, I'm About, secular, fucking chicken winner. And they make their choices as a mod. They make them a personal way.
That's it. I can't help it if I'm other people's mods.
I don't care if you're other people's mods. The fuck would I care about that for?
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, right.
If anybody has something to say, come on in, and we could talk about it now.
No. You could have talked about it on the phone. Well, he's already now arguing with his new fucking roommates where he's at. probably gonna be, complaining he's got to get another place soon.
Tired of it. I'm tired of the texts and all this.
See,
I'm not doing
that fuck you. You're tired of the text. Fuck you, Angel Baby. You're the one with the text messages. You are. Cindy was the one text messaging me and during my live stream, as if neither one of you have my fucking phone number. You're tired of the texts. Shut the fuck up. I've been sick. The only time like when I would it would be, I don't feel good. I'm sorry if I haven't been texting you back as much, or answering, responding to you as much, because I've been really sick. And you guys were rubbing your hands together 2 weeks ago in Cindy's live stream, just fucking waiting for when you could virtue signal of what good friends you fucking were.
shit wrong here. Okay? I'm trying to get along with everybody.
No, you are not. That is a fucking lie. You never, the last time I was in your live stream, I was like so shocked that it was like, you're black, you're black, you're black, you're black, you're black. So it was just me sitting there. And I'm like, oh my God.
Really. Really.
Really what?
So, I'll wait.
What were you waiting for? I don't understand. What were you waiting for 6 minutes? You went live for 6 minutes and 15 seconds. She is paranoid. And she'd have the audacity to call me paranoid. Exactly. Ever trying to get, like walking on fucking eggshells with these people.
So, if you want to unmod me, anybody, come in here and let me know you're going to unmod me, please.
You were already unmodded. Why didn't you just have a discussion with me on the phone? What are you fucking mad about? What are you mad about, huh? Like, come on.
So I could unmod you as well.
She's even, well, it's not my fault that you get rid of all your live streams. You get rid of your live streams, then you can't fucking unmod, I guess. I don't know. But you'll have to figure that one out on your laptop. Well, now, from what I was listening to, she's fucking arguing with some other channel that she goes to. Like, what the fuck? It's ridiculous.
I don't want to do it the other way because then I got to go on my computer.
Too fucking bad. Too bad. So sad. No, you can't. Sorry, because I'm ending soon, and no. I don't know who you're talking to right there. There's nothing to argue about. You might want to say that to Cindy or Angry Baby, whatever you want.
And so I could unmod anybody that don't want to be a
No.
mod or whatever. Vice versa. Come in here, I'll unmod you, and you could unmod me. I don't care.
You were
At
already
this point, I don't
unmodded.
care no more.
I was amazed the last time that I was, that I was in there. I was just like, wow, that was fast. It was, I had said to her, I go, why don't you go on? And I go, her dog is really sick. I was talking about Crystal Love. I go, her dog is really sick. I said, why don't you go on and give her well wishes for, I said, because even though you may not like her, it's not the dog's fault. I said, maybe that would, extend an olive branch or something. And she's like, yeah, maybe I'll do that. So I go in her live thinking that's what it was going to be. And it was, pretty much further than that. It was, you're black, you're black, you're black, you're black. I'm going to go to sleep too after I finish this. There's only like a minute left. Not even a minute. Yeah, a minute.
People act like YouTube is my life, honey. I got shit going on out here too.
Bitch, I don't think YouTube is your life. I got shit going on too.
Okay? I deal with motherfuckers on a daily basis. Bitches from years
Everybody fucking deals with people on a daily basis.
ago that still can't get over shit.
What the fuck you talking about? So angry all the time. Yeah, we do need it.
So if somebody's gonna get mad because I went in there, did my job as a mod,
I didn't even see the fucking live stream. So I didn't even see like what you're talking about of you removing it. It was hearing that bitch screaming at me and then going, "Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Angel." But you won't come here because they'll harass you and you have too much to fucking lose. So it's like, what the fuck?
unmod me.
You already were.
I didn't name any names. But I'm tired of it because I'm the one that's not even in the bullshit trying to stay the fuck out of it.
Yeah, sure sounds like that. Wicked sounds like it. Big time. You definitely sound like you're nice and peaceful.
Here I am getting in trouble. I'm tired of it.
You're getting in trouble? No. You inserted yourself.
I already said a long time ago, if you don't trust me, and this goes for everybody.
I don't.
That are my friends.
I did, but I don't now.
If you don't trust me, then don't fucking be my friend. Unmod me.
Yeah, that is not her job to, yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're fucking out of their minds.
I don't give a fuck today at this point because I didn't do shit wrong.
Shut up. Yes, you did. First of all, why couldn't you have talked to me on the phone like we always did? Why are you going live doing this, bitch? Good night, Linda. Are you talking about yourself? No, you are a genuine friend, Linda. I'm talking about, Roy, are you saying like that she's just putting our friendship as being a mod? Yes, exactly. And her actions are fucked. Exactly. You're exactly right, Linda.
And I'm tired of the bullshit.
What bullshit?
I gotta get ready to go to work.
Yeah, you sound
Talk to you later.
great to go to work. Wicked good. You're tired of the bullshit. No, what you were and what Cindy was and what the rest of you fuckers were was pissed that SG wasn't gonna fucking fight your battles for you anymore. Fuck that shit. So I appreciate you all. I think that everybody is in a wonderful, taking advantage of a wonderful opportunity for us all. I know they all gotta go to work. Taking, the opportunity. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. I got what you meant after I read it another time. That all she's talking about is being a mod and not being a friend. And, you're sick of this bullshit. I'm sick of fucking having cancer and you bitches thinking I'm supposed to be fighting 24/7. Okay, where'd you go? Burger King, Munchie? No, sir, I'm just kidding. But I do appreciate you all, and I quite like that we're all friends and we enjoy the trivia, and I actually have people participating in it. They're the ones who were always like, do commentary. No, do commentary. Oh, did you see what this bitch did? And blah, blah, blah. It was like, I'd sit there and I'd get together a trivia questions and stuff, and none of them would play. You know, it was like, what the fuck? I appreciate you all. I am going to sleepy time. It's 9 nights. United we stand, divided we fall, and peace, love, and tacos for all. I appreciate you all very, very much. Thank you so much for being here and participating in the game. Thank you.